knew he wanted to be in a band. Mickey realized that dream while he attended Washington Senior High. He bought his first bass guitar, took lessons at Williams Piano Company, and through mutual friends, he started jamming and playing in his first band. In those days, he hung out after school downstairs at the Williams Piano Guitar Department that was run by Kevin King of Hot Rod Chevy Kevy fame. At the time, Kevin had a band called King Kong, and they had 4 or 5 singers in the band. Vocals were a big part of their show. Kevin asked him one day if he would be interested in running sound and mixing the vocals. It didn't take Mickey long to figure out that he was better at mixing than playing bass. From the 70s through the 80s and early 90s, Mickey worked for a number of bands: King Kong, the Fabulous Apostles, Star Child, Flat Cat, Wired, Art vs. Money, to name a few. In the mid-70s, Mickey worked at UA Recording for Bill Van Hoosen, for Zoo Sound, and in the later 70s into the 80s for Gorley's Pro Audio. Mickey lives in Peoria, Arizona, semi-retired, and has started a small reel-to-reel restoration business, Real Analog Audio, with his son Thomas. Going into the South Dakota Rock and Roll Music Association Hall of Fame as a sound man and production crew, please welcome Mick Jensen.
Sure. 1, 2. Is this on? Sorry, it's a bad habit. And first of all, I want to thank the good Lord for giving me the talent to mix audio, whether it be for recording or live audio. I'd like to thank the South Dakota Rock and Roll Music Association Board of Directors for the 2019 Production Crew induction. I'm greatly honored and humbled by this award. I want to thank my dad, Alvin, the owner of Eastside TV and Radio Repair, for sparking my first interest in electronics. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. And a thank you to my beautiful, strong wife, Marcia, of 32 years, for supporting me in those early years of our marriage. When I'd be gone for most every weekend while gigging, and she sat home by herself and would get home, I'd get home Sunday late, probably 4 or 5 in the morning, and she'd let me sleep in on Sundays. Yeah, probably only until about noon. I love you, sweet. I have to thank my sister Donna and my brother-in-law Lyle for all the times that they watched my oldest son Matt when he was little, while I was a single dad and had nowhere for him to go on the weekends while I was gigging. They never said no, not once, no matter what they had going on. Thanks, Donna and Lyle. I can never repay you for all that you've done for me. I love you both. To my oldest son, Matt, thanks for putting up with me being gone on a lot of weekends when you were growing up, never complaining, well, most of the time anyway, and turning out to be a fantastic father, husband, and a son. I'm so proud of you. Love you, man. My younger son, Thomas, thanks for sharing with me a passionate love for music, vinyl, and being a hardcore audiophile. And most of all, my best friend. Love you, Funky. To my baby girl, Anna, Miss Clinton, for giving me encouragement this last week on flying here because I hate to fly. Thanks for being my wardrobe consultant for this prestigious event. And thanks for turning out to be the most passionate, independent, caring, and beautiful person, a special daughter that a father could ever ask for. I want to thank Kevin King for giving me the first chance at mixing in the King Kong Band in 1971. Wow, a long time ago. Thanks to all the bands that I've had the honor and pleasure to work with over the years, starting with King Kong, Fabulous Apostles, thanks Willie, Star Child, Flat Cat, Wired, Art vs. Money, M80, and others. Without them, I wouldn't be up here accepting this award. Again, thank you, South Dakota Rock and Roll Music Hall Board Directors, for this award and a chance to connect up with all the wonderful people I haven't seen in years in this business called rock and roll. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Really, this whole thing really means a lot to me. Thank you.
The Cascades 5, sponsored tonight by Reeves Buildings, were a regional rock band playing in South Dakota, Iowa, and Minnesota
Great job,
during
Dad.
the mid and late 60s.